It was Friday night. I caught that feeling looking in your eyes, like I've known you a million years. And I have visions of your hand in mine, growing older, spending all the time. That's all I ever need, I swear. I swear it's true. I belong with you. I promise I do. I give my heart to you, because home is when I'm with you. And I don't care where we are tonight. We'll dance on sidewalks under city lights. We both know we'll be okay. Just like an ocean and its tide, pull me in and keep me by your side. We both know we'll find our way. I swear it's true. I belong with you. I promise I do. I give my heart to you, because home is when I'm with you. When I'm with you.
Your friends said they were not right for each other, but you stayed anyway. Your mom and dad seem worthless. You said them prices to their face. So hold on tight, it's just you and me tonight, and we're gonna make it. Your touch so fine, my heart is racing. You get me every time. This feels like the start of something new. I'll let you hold my heart if you want to. It feels like we're breaking through these walls. It doesn't matter how tall. This feels like the start of something new. I'll let you hold my heart if you want to. This feels like the start of something. Something new. So much tension building. All it took was your hand on mine. I can't escape this feeling. This is our moment, let's not waste our time. So hold on tight, it's just you and me tonight, and we're gonna make it. Your touch so fine, my heart is racing.
I don't wanna know where I might be without you. Verse I crying all alone in the bathroom. I just wanna be by your side all the time, standing tall, your hand in mine. I don't wanna know where I might be without you. 'Cause you can lift me up, baby, when I'm falling apart. I'll keep all of your secrets. You can heal all my scars. And if I ever mention I loved you from the start, I got your best intentions, and you got my heart. 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 We got four white walls and a window with a city view. And there's no one else that I'd rather come home to. Up all night, flashing lights, counting cranes out in the sky. I don't wanna know where I might be without you. 'Cause you can lift me up, baby, when I'm falling apart. I'll keep all of your secrets. You can heal all my scars. And if I ever mention I loved you from the start, I got your best intentions, and you got my heart. 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 You got my friends ain't crooked and I'm such a mess. Spill every drink on every dress, and you just smile, shake your head. Saw it coming 'cause you know me best. There's nowhere else I'd rather be than right here with you. Promise, please, you won't go anywhere without me. You got my heart. 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 We know thrills at 17, chasing every high, jumping off, no safety net. No, we be fire. I know when did we grow up and start to say no thrills for me. Just trying to keep my heart from racing all the time. No thrills for me. Just setting all this panic in my mind. I got filters in my head and locks on all my doors. Scared of losing what I have. I don't risk things anymore. When did I wake up and start to say no thrills for me? Just trying to keep my my heart from racing all the time. Shutting all this panic in my mind. Promise, I swear I've been doing fine. No, I'm not alone and feeling like no, it feels, no feels for me. Just trying to keep my heart from racing all the time. No, it feels, no feels for me. Just setting all this panic in my mind. In my mind, in my mind, in my mind, in my mind. Oh, oh, no thrills, no thrills for me. No thrills, no thrills for me. Take all your banners, they say paint them white and promise you will wave them when the sky is falling down. We mind our manners, not our heads, but if we're honest, all our flags are miles behind us on the ground. And I wouldn't have it any other way, any other way. If I don't know a thing about love, I know about us. No, I wouldn't have it any other way, any other way. If I don't know a thing about love, I know about us. If we're naive, at least we think we're sure of something. I'm not worried up late, losing sleep at night. We drew our lines and met up right around the middle. I'll be okay as long as you're here by my side. And I wouldn't have it any other way, any other way. If I don't know a thing about love, I know about us. No, I wouldn't have it any other way, any other way. If I don't know a thing about love, I know about us. All the rest we'll figure out. All the rest we'll figure out. All the rest we'll figure out. And I wouldn't have it any other way, any other way. If I don't know a thing about love, I know about us. No, I wouldn't have it any other way, any other way. If I don't know a thing about love, I know about us. All the rest we'll figure out. All the rest we'll figure out. All the rest we'll figure out. I think I've been thinking too much. Hurt myself in check, but it's been one of those months where I feel everything a little too much, too deep. And I got 4 aces sitting pretty in my hand, but late at night I'm praying now the dice are gonna land until my heart is racing and I'm stressing in my sleep. My mind is playing tricks on me, tricks on me. My mind is playing tricks on me, tricks on me. My mind is playing tricks on me, tricks on me. My mind is playing tricks on me, tricks on me. Tricks on me now, tricks on me now, tricks on me now. My mind is playing tricks on me, tricks on me. My mind is playing tricks on me, tricks on me. My mind is playing tricks on me, tricks on me. My mind is playing tricks on me, tricks on me. Tricks on me now, tricks on me now, tricks on me now. Tricks on me now, tricks on me now, tricks on me now. My mind is playing tricks on me, tricks on me. My mind is playing tricks on me, tricks on me. My mind is playing tricks on me, tricks on me. My mind is playing tricks on me, tricks on me. It's been a while, we haven't talked. I had some time to think us through. I promise I'm not looking for you, but here you are in all the words I thought I'd say. Have given up, but gotten lost in one good look in your two eyes. I'm on the floor. I thought that door was shut. I guess it's all that it takes. 6 months over, I feel so good. Are these feelings taking over me? I know I swore don't need no more. start crying all alone in the bathroom. I just wanna be by your side all the time, standing tall, your hand in mine. I don't wanna know where I might be without you, 'cause you can lift me up, baby, when I'm falling apart. I'll keep all of your secrets. You can heal all my scars. And if I ever mention I loved you from the start, I got your best intentions, and you got my heart. 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 We got four white walls and a window with a city view, and there's no one else that I'd rather come home to. Up all night, flashing lights, counting cranes out in the sky. I don't wanna know where I might be without you, 'cause you can lift me up, baby, when I'm falling apart. I'll keep all of your secrets. You can heal all my scars. And if I ever mention I loved you from the start, I got your best intentions, and you got my heart. 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 You got my friends ain't crooked and I'm such a mess. Spill every drink on every dress and you just smile, shake your head. Saw it coming 'cause you know me best. There's nowhere else I'd rather be than right here with you. Promise, please, you won't go anywhere without me. You got my heart. You got my heart. You got my heart. You got my heart. You got my heart.
All right, everybody. It is unexpected victory time versus Coconut GG Rebirth here in ESEA. I'm Johnny Esports here to cast this game tonight. And we got two teams with only one losses, and that loss column's going to change for at least one of them. And it'll be very exciting to see what we're going to get going down here in Nuke, as both these teams have been, doing fairly good, clearly, so far. 4-1 currently right now for UV1, 5-1 right now for Coconut GG Rebirth. And just bringing up the players to watch today on Coconut GG. And the standout player for them is Pepe. Pepe or Pepe? I keep wanting to say Pepe because of memes. Maybe it's Pepe. They got themselves 101.63 ADR. They're joined by Clark as well, who's got themselves 90. But also Hobo with over 100 kills so far in the season as well. Very good KD on himself. So three pretty darn strong players that definitely make a big splash over there for Coconut GG. But UV1, they kind of course-corrected a little bit last game. They went out to an absolute banger of a start in the last game we watched them out there. 14-1 first half, and it was like, okay, this is a GG easy. But on the T side, it just clearly showed that on the day, people just had CT side down, and Bigger Bots came all the way back to make it 16-14. But of course, UV1 eventually able to close out that second half. 2-13 second half. But that was just enough for them to win the whole darn thing. So UV1 were at least able to get the W there in that one. And another close game here on ESEA IM. And now we're expecting another close game coming out tonight. But we'll have to see. It's been kind of wild because... So the narrative in the past couple of weeks was like, Bigger Bots was supposed to be the hard game. And before that, they played University of New Haven. I was like, hey, they should beat this team. They got one really strong player, but they should beat the team overall. They end up losing to New Haven, and then they go out to that big 14-1 start against Bigger Bots, and maybe slightly trolled some of that game to make it close, but ultimately, like, they were pretty darn dominant for so long in that game. They just kind of... You know how it happens sometimes on the T side where, you know, you lose pistol, so you lose the first 3 rounds, whatever. First rifle round, okay, that got trolled away a little bit. We got a save already. Okay, so whatever. You lose another couple rounds in a row because of that. Then, all right, so now we should take this round. And there was definitely a few rounds once they kind of had rifles where it's like, oh, they should have won that round, but they didn't end up doing so. And then all of a sudden, it was real close. And it kind of just came down to key rounds, right? And, you know, Counter-Strike, you just kind of streak ahead a lot of rounds in a row, largely because of economy and all that jazz. But it ended up being kind of a close one, but just not in the way we expected. That's for sure. But either way, I don't think you want to rely on needing to have 14 wins on one half so you could win the second half. That is certainly not a place that I think most people would feel comfortable in. But Unexpected Victory at least held it down and were able to take up that W. And they're coming into this one now. Naft back in the lineup. Of course, had to sub out of last game for that one. And you kind of saw, as good as, honestly, True Racecar played. He played like a monster. He, especially on the CT side, he just kind of held his angles and just was an absolute beast on the op. So that certainly helped that 14-1 lead that they did get, but you kind of saw a little bit of the sloppiness on the T side. And I don't want to completely blame it on True Racecar, but maybe things just weren't quite there when they're normally their T side is like a strength for UV1. And it just did not look that way. Like if you just saw that one game of UV1, you're like, oh, they're a bad T side team. But it just didn't quite go the way they wanted to there on T side. And I think right now with Naft back in the lineup, I know he's the newest guy still, but he always just looked like he belonged, as well as just kind of has his assignments down and what he needs to do on the T side to help give this team some success. So looking forward to seeing him lining back up into the lineup and where we go from there. Boom, boom, boom. So, folks, it's very exciting to be back here again today as we wait for 2 more people to connect the server. I believe a player from each team still need to connect, so that'll be fun to get on that. So why don't we, like, while we're waiting here and looking at this, let's take a look a little bit at the statistical side of things for Unexpected Victory now that we are a little bit further into the season for them. I was looking to look. True Racecar, I was talking about how he kind of popped off there. He had a 93 ADR in that game. Probably was over 100 honestly after the first half, but maybe just cool down later. But of the kind of normal roster here, Vampy, you're expecting to be on top of there, 88.54. He's got himself 114 frags. Deimos, though, kind of right behind him with 105 frags. He's at 80.72. But I keep wanting to talk about Egglet, and this is why. He's sitting there, another player with 100 frags so far in this season, and I've loved so much of what I've seen from Egglet this season more than any other previous season, just because it's been so good to kind of watch this player's growth. And we got so much work on Inferno, and I'm starting to feel like Inferno is maybe his favorite map as we watch him on CT side just really get work done and really accomplish. Of course, he had that ace. I believe our only ace so far of the season, if I'm remembering correctly. I feel like I would remember other aces. I know there's been a few 4Ks, that's for sure. But just an absolute monster has Egglet been. Eggy, our boy Eggy. And hopefully we get another monster performance out of him. And Furthermore, Alphite has been another player too that I feel like has been starting to ramp it up and starting to get better and better as he's gotten more and more games under his belt. Kind of playing, of course, that supportive role here a little bit. But we've seen him specifically on this map absolutely go insano mode. Him defending B kind of by himself. Recall that time where he was on ramp and people were kind of rushing him and he was able to just hold it down with the AUG all by himself. That was just something of beauty to watch, and we hope to see more of that once again. And speaking of like this map, Nuke, this has been a kind of a unexpected victory specialty here on Nuke, which I think is a really, really good map to have in your map pool. Because I think this is certainly, I think this is a map that people sometimes are uncomfortable on. It's so small, obviously, just be able to rotate super quickly. The angles are really, really tight. Plus, you have this outside as we're watching it right now here during the warm-up where you can play out there and get everything done kind of in the outside and take control of that area of the map, which gives you so much control of, like, in terms of percentage of the entire map. It gives you a ton of control if you control outside over here. So it's really, really fun. And I think this being a strong map for unexpected victory, I think just gives them an upper hand, especially once we're talking about best of threes in the playoffs. Even though that's a little ways down the road, but I harkened to the last interview I had with Nat where he was just talking about, yeah, I'm just thinking about playoffs and hope that I can make a difference there. I'm like, it's so cool to hear. So while it is early in the season, it is good to think of that, and I think this is a boon going to be set to UV1. And of course, certainly with the last season of IM, UV1 outed in the first round. I just felt like it felt unfair. It felt like they were ready and prepared to go on a deeper run, but just couldn't get done on this one as we're now entering into the knife round here to decide sides here. And what I like about it is that UV1 basically looked pretty equally good on either side. CT or T side on this map as we watch Vampy ninjaing up here. Jumping down from the sky. It's a long knife round that finally gets started here. But it'll be very, very cool to see as Coconut GG has earned themselves side selection. But it'll good to be to see it because I think this is the first time we've seen them on this map this season, but it was a very strong map for them in previous seasons. I'm just double checking if that's even true. Yes, this is our first nuke of the season, so very much looking forward to how he plays in here. Looking forward to see where Naft kind of sits here on this map too. That would be kind of potentially interesting. As Deimos, who has been taking so much of the op duties as of late, do they end up kind of sitting outside with the op? Normally they sit what's it called, in the ladder, atop of the ladder outside there, and play from kind of there. But it'll be very interesting to see if that gets changed up at all a little bit. I don't know. I don't have access to their scrims or anything, so I don't know necessarily how they've been kind of practicing that out. So it'll be interesting to see how the newest player on this team plays on this map, since, again, has been such a strong and such a good map for unexpected victory in the past. So here we go, getting started here on the pistol round. T side start for unexpected victory. Coconut GG Rebirth sitting on the CT side to start this one off. We're on Nuke, and we're ready for some ESEA IM action. As Deimos is going to start walking out here with his D, go straight to outside, and then just one D is the first person he sees. Clark, meanwhile, we tune into him, taking down one with the CZ. I bet walking outside with his USP. Looks like they were able to find Deimos there, so 3v4 for UV1 despite getting the first blood. Clark sitting here on the B site. They're starting to move, or sorry, he was on the A site. They're starting to move to the B site as they get onto it now. Hobo coming down ramp here. Gonna find a decent shot onto Alpha, doing quite a bit of damage. There's a nice nade too at the back of the site. Gonna hit a little bit of Egglet here. He's gonna throw out his flash. He's starting to peek out now, but Peppy is gonna be able to pick off one more. Alpha then ends up going down. Peppy jumps down and gets a third frag here on the pistol round. That will be a pistol round win for Coconut GG. Kind of got that first pick right off the hop for Deimos, but kind of downhill from there for the rest of the round there, and Peppy popping off in the moment to retake. But again, you sometimes are pretty happy with just getting the plant off on T side means they got a little bit of extra money. Means they don't necessarily have to save on round 3. Is actually directly what that means. Everyone's got deagles here. Most of them, they're sitting at around 2,000 bucks. They could rifle it up in round 3 if they really wanted to. Also, depending on how kind of this round goes, get a few more picks that might be potentially nice here. Vampy playing by that door as he so often does on this map. He's gonna meet up with Carpy Boy, who's gonna fire at him. Carpy Boy will end up finishing that off here, but then we tune into Hobo, who avenges his teammate Peppy. That just went down just there. Hobo trying to pick off to see if anyone was following them through. So now it's 3v4 again. Coconut GG with the advantage. As I bet sitting here in garage, looking to see if maybe Deimos peeks out at him. But Deimos and Naft are outside here. So tune to iBet. Got a good angle on at least one, but Naft turns as able to make the shot. He's down to 16 HP, but takes down the FAMAS holder. Puts back 3v3 here. Picks up that FAMAS, does Deimos. And still a little bit of play here. And some good damage being put on by UV1. So kind of a solid round for them anyway. Deimos then walks in headshots. Clark forced to back up here. He's got a UMP. He's sitting in the inside of the hut. Just going to try to catch him unawares here, but Deimos starting this off nicely. Gun him down to 13 HP, then finishes him off. Deimos going monster mode in this round already. He's got himself 2. Egglet went down to Hobo that walked up here, but Deimos is hunting. They have the bomb, though. Should consider planting. They are going to get that started down as Hobo takes down Nap. So it's going to be all Deimos if he wins this round, but it'll be all Hobo if he gets it. He's already got 3K. That's a nice molly, but Deimos shooting is just on point right now. 3K with the FAMAS from Deimos that was stolen after Nap turned around and got a nice kill when he got the jump on him. That's a great round. Great steal of a round by Deimos. So we tie this one apiece. Now all of a sudden they're going to be able to purchase rifles here, and as UV1 were expecting to do anyway. The other side's going to deco at best. And as long as you don't let them do the same, you got a pretty decent advantage. Yeah, you're seeing quite a bit spent by the enemy team on Coconut GG. Some of them wanted to get out of there. Swag 7 though for Pepe 3. That's always dangerous at times. So you're getting that quasi-buy coming in from Coconut GG's. But if UV1 can take this, they're going to force another eco here and then win. But Coconut GG got to win this round. They're gambling for it, that's for sure. I might have saved. You know. I might have deagled up no armor if I was calling it, but I'm not calling it. Deimos finds one. Getting a little bit of damage to the iBet. Deimos really feeling it today. He's got a shot at another one here. He does find him in the end. Deimos has got the aim tonight. Alphight flashing in. Vampy meets up with Clark as Vampy's gone into Ward's hut though, but Vampy takes the worst of that. Carpy Boy hanging out by that door that again Vampy hangs out so often. Vampy shooting down that door. Ooh, Naft was able to grab a kill. On the other side here. Ooh, Vampy with the quick fingers, quick reaction time, takes down Carpy Boy. Alphight and Peppy are going to meet up right here. Swag Zephyr versus the headshot from Alphight. Headshot wins. Clark, last one standing against all 5. He tries to get anything done. Nothing happens. Clean round for UV1 as they're now up 2-1. Who just turned over to the stream. Of course, on that 2-minute delay, I get to kind of watch what happened previous round. Get to watch Deimos getting back into it. So y'all get to see that live now. It was a very, very great performance from Deimos. Awesome to see him come out there. Here's Clark playing up pretty aggressively, trying to walk up pretty quick here. Deimos, though, is going to fire down 2. Does he keep going? He does. He turns around. Egglet's going to help him take down one more. Hobo, though, and Peppy team up to take down Egglet and Deimos. Then we turn over to Peppy here, who's going to grab one more. So suddenly he's got 2 frags. Bomb now planted, but it's a 2v2. So definitely a plausible round here for Coconut to retake, but Alfight and Vampy are going to try to hold this one down. Vampy. Hobo peeked a couple times. Peeked one time too many. Gets taken out, so it's not Peppy by himself. He's found himself an AK and likely will maybe want to try to save this gun and come up with something in this one. Vampy tries to jump on him, but Peppy takes him down. Peppy's definitely got the frags going on here. That will be a round win, but, you know, decent amount of damage on my Coconut considering they had to save there on that one, so not bad for them, but plenty of cash still here on UV1 side. Three in a row now for UV1. Put a buy it up here. Peppy's got himself all the way onto the op. We're gonna see if Coconut can pay this out. Seems like the team likes to spend their money. But UV1 can punish them if they take this round pretty hard. Ooh. I bet doing some good damage on the Vampy. Just top of silo. Vampy gets taken down in the end. Nap walking outside. Oh, misses the molly. That's, that one feels bad. Carpy Boy sitting in mini. Around Alfight. Looking near ramp there. See if he can find someone peeking. Carpy Boy now walks up. Carpy Boy, great shoot in there. Takes down Egglet, so only 3 members left here for UV1. Nice start, of course, right now for Coconut. Hobo sitting on ramp. Does a decent amount of damage to UV1 there. So Carpy Boy sitting here again at Squeaky, and right now UV1 a little slower this round because Coconut were able to get some good picks early on. That certainly shuts you down pretty quick. But here we go. Damos gonna start off with that molly. Tune to iBet chilling outside, but they're starting to get in here. They're onto the A site now. Here's Alfight. He's spray transfers down 2. Naf took down 2 as well. So we're back to a 1v1. Alfight here. Hobo though got the high ground. Firing shots at Alfight, but Alfight's got the bomb and he's heading towards the B site. He's getting this plant down. He's got 6 HP, but he's got a decent amount of utility if he can somehow try to find a way to use it. He can try to smoke off this side. Try to let him move. Hobo finds him. Valiant effort from Alfight, and hey, that looked like a pretty lost round, but Alfight and Naft able to get a couple for themselves to make it at least interesting. They also get the bomb plant off too. And they're the ones a little bit better on money anyway, so they'll still be able to buy up here. Coconut will be able to buy as well, but only have the swag 7 on one of them. On 2 of them, 2 mag 7s for Coconut, so hopefully UV1 doesn't get themselves in a tough spot. As a ton of gunfire is going down, we're trying to tune into that. Vampy over here, playing once again at his door, gonna do some damage there. Carpy Boy takes a decent amount. Clark now looking through the smoke with that mag 7. Plus, literally this mag 7 skin, nice. Vampy just shooting through that smoke is doing damage. Here's iBet. Everyone that goes up there is having trouble. Outside definitely controlled right now in this game by Coconut. GG's. Oh, Clark. Vampy gets taken down. We watch Naft find iBet outside. Clark here still waiting for someone to pop out at him. Alfight now. Gonna throw this smoke. Peppy though is in a tight spot and with that shotgun. But Peppy doesn't get the most out of it. Alfight doing more damage, but Alfight does still take a decent amount. Looks like Alfight eventually goes down. Naft though having him around for himself. He's got himself 2k. Egglet finding out Hobo here. So we got a 2v2. UV1 members, though, are pretty lift up here. Nah, staying behind. Gets the jump on Clark, takes him out. It's only Carpy Boy for Coconut GG, 1v2. But again, low HP numbers on UV1. He saw Naft up there. Finds him now, misses his initial shot there, but finds Egglet on the other side. Switches over to this Beagle here. Carpy Boy throws down the smoke. It's gonna force Naft to come and check this defuse. Here's the defuse happening. Oh, Naft fire. Oh, he does a little bit of damage. Ah, not enough. Got him down to 11 HP before the defusal happened. Coconut GG will take the round. It's now tied 3-all. Ooh. Just couldn't find him in that smoke. Don't waste the rounds you feel like you needed to win. And now UV1 has lost a few in a row here, so money's not perfect anymore. Still got 4 AKs and the 1 Khalil. But a weird buy still for Coconut GG as well, so he ain't everything. But they got themselves off to a nice start here. They take it down 2. Damos here sitting on top of Silo again. Trying to find one. Hobo doing a ton of damage there. Able to switch over the AK. Carby Boy sitting outside. Here's Damos. Has the bomb, looking to go somewhere. Clark now. In lobby, but he's going to back off from there. Looks like. Flash coming in. Egglet walking through. He's now in lobby, but he takes some damage to the wall. Clark here. Still waiting with another good short range weapon on that MP9. 56 seconds left to go here in this round, and it's a 3v5. As early picks once again went in favor of Coconut GG. Here's Peppy with the op. Anyone peeks here, if this is dry peaked, which it looks like Egglet might do, could be rough. Damos sitting by Squeaky, almost as always. 30 seconds left to go here. That goes for the no-scope, but Naft takes him out. And then it takes out Egglet, though. Hobo's going to hide in this corner and get the jump on Egglet to trade there. Here's Naft going outside. Naft having a hell of a game for himself. They still got a bomb plant in this one. Beauty play by a UV1 to even get that. We're back to a 2v2, and they might still win this round even. Damos popping out the molly. That's smoked off by Hobo. Naft then walks up, takes out one. Damos at the same time takes out Hobo. That's a funny sentence. 3 frags for Naft on that one. He's got 11 so far. First to double digits in this game. Naft looking real good out there. He continues to be a strong force. You know, not sub out last game, but he's back and he's proved he still deserves the spot he's got. We got an eco coming in for Coconut GG. Let's see what UV1 do with the anti-eco. They start off by Damos getting that kill, and we watch Vampy walk and pick up another one. Shoot his own teammate in the butt a little bit. Egglet was able to grab one more, but 2 people go down pretty quickly. But here's Naft continuing his great game. 2 more frags for him. UV1 now up 5-3. Both teams trading 2 round streaks. See if UV1 extend theirs. And likely situation as no money here for Coconut GG. They just got nothing going for them. So they're really forced to save us here. Vampy now getting the advantage on Carpy Boy outside. Damos sitting on top of Silo, looking for anyone else wanting to peek out for that one. He's going to throw it a flash, help with his teammates that are already moved forward. Teppy's going to meet up with Egglet. Does a good amount of damage to Egglet. Takes him down to 15 without taking any damage himself. Very solid play. Vampy, meanwhile, is going to turn in 2 different directions and take down 2 different people. 3K so far in the round for Vampy in this anti-eco. Hobo, last one standing against 5. Doesn't have a whole lot going for him. They're planting on the A site. So we're going to watch Hobo for the next 40 seconds of this round, assuming he gets the clock. Vampy popping off with those 3 frags. Vampy's so solid on anti-ecos, honestly. Obviously, it's something you're supposed to be at an advantage at, but it's always one of those things where whenever you cross your eyes and dot your T's like you're supposed to, I have a lot of respect for players that do that every time. Hobo's gonna... Here's Halfite here. Getting around the corner, trying to finish him off. Hobo will get that one, pick up an AK. Wants to throw down this molly because he just wants to save this AK, actually. Oh! Why would he do that? Why did he walk into that? He threw down the molly and then walked into it. You just wanted to save that bomb. He was looking for one more kill, I guess, but I think if you just saved that AK, that would have been fine for you. Now, killing Alphite almost means nothing. Interesting. Let's play that, to say the least. Maybe that's what this pause is about. The pause is saying, what was that, my dude? Pause already over. 14 frags there for Naft. He's definitely holding this one down, looking to be MVP of this game. It's early, obviously, but that's an interesting thing. Like last week, with how 2 race car was popping off in that first half, it went like 2 race car was also making almost making a play for being on the starting roster. But Naft goes, "No, I got my spot, my dude. Don't you worry about it." Naft staying here strong, and again, Naft was only subbed out of last game for unforeseen circumstances. It wasn't like they were trying someone else out differently. But Naft able to come right back in here and prove himself, and has been awesome so far in this game. And the note I was making during the pregame, as action is breaking out here, as Pepe finds Swag 7 kills, switches off to an AK, but we find Alphite getting himself in the middle of the site. He takes one, but quickly a couple more get executed, and Coconut GG take a round. But as I was saying at the beginning, kind of at the pre-show, I was talking about how this is kind of a good map for UV1, and it was going to be our first look with Naft here to see how well the new guy plays on this map with this team. And obviously belonging, more than belonging. He's playing very, very strongly on the T side, which is pretty difficult to play on this map. As I bet we watch run away there, seeing on the side here. Pepe tries to throw a nade through that little hole, doesn't quite make it, but is able to slow down a molly. Slow down any sort of push right now. Potentially set up someone to flank behind him while Pepe's bought a little bit of time, but right now, Naft is sitting outside. He's going to throw a great molly towards Carpy Boy. He's going to be now forced to get out of there. He'll, of course, not know that that was so good, but maybe he just does know. He just knows people are going to be there. Vampy takes down one. Egla got taken down at the same time, but Vampy's got himself on site now. Also finds Clark. Great reaction time to grab that one. He walks back into him, finishes it off, I bet. Naft also took down Carpy Boys. That leaves Hobo as the last one standing on this map. Hobo is all the way down here. Ain't got nothing going on.
Bomb has been planted.
So he will try to save this AK. Not many people chill out in locker room here, so be interesting to see if anyone actually ends up finding him. But nice round again. Man, some of the rounds Coconut GG have looked so clean that you're just like, oh, maybe they're going to build some momentum off this. Ooh. Speaking of something to build momentum off, Hobo finding a nice little headshot here. He'll secure one more frag for himself. Vampy's going to flash himself out of that position. Hobo goes to heaven. Oh, does he go for this? There's Kit, but I don't think there's enough time here. Oh, there was enough time! 0.3 seconds. Bold, absolutely bold for him to go for it. I think UV1 realized, oh wait, we might have left the site just a shade, just a hair too early. Quite literally 0.3, folks. I might have ran away if I was that player. Not gonna lie, even while I'm casting it, I don't think there's enough time for him, and he was going for it anyway. And good thing that he did. He won the round for his team. Vampy opens up this round here, but Carpy Boy gets the wall bang through Squeaky Door. So it ends up being a 4v4 now. Oh, that one stings. Talking about clean rounds won by Coconut GG. That certainly wasn't the cleanest round. Obviously, one person having to sneak in there and get a defuse with 0.3 seconds left. That's not something you plan for. Here's Hobo sitting on ramp. Clark now watching anyone. One coming through heaven, but UV1 haven't committed anywhere yet. They have a minute to go left here on the map as we watch Alpha go back outside to pick up the bomb. Carpy Boy still watching Squeaky here, rather. Thankfully checking it out now. Nut takes down Naf. Naf has been winning those kinds of firefights all day, so that's unfortunate for him there. Damos, speaking of firefights, he normally wins. That's one he loses. Carpy Boy able to find another off shot here. It's going to be a relatively clean round for Coconut GG for them to tie it up 6-6. Oh, and man, UV1 got to be thinking this definitely should just be 7-5 right now. No worse, even if they won that round. But heck, maybe even worse because they wouldn't have gotten even one round money. Lots of things. Lots and lots of things that could potentially be going through their head. But we know UV1, they tend to keep things cool. So we'll see if they're going to be able to accomplish that once again. Pepe with the op. Ooh, supposed to look away, but he'll just fire through the smoke and find one. So will I bet. Taking down another. UV1 was trying to rush through there. Clark's got himself down to 5 HP, but still finds a way to get a kill with the USB. Egler in behind him. We'll finish him off with that deagle and grab that AK right back. Switching over back to the deagle here, trying to get work done. He does get work done. Taking down Carpy Boy, looking up again, but Pepe will finish him off. 2K effort for Eglet, not enough. Coconut GG have taken their first lead in this game, now up 7-6. Yeah, Ownerman, I can see in chat there, you're seeing that round, that ninja defuse feels real bad on that one, that's for sure. If this ends up being a close game, we're going to be thinking about that round all map long, but hopefully UV1 can erase that. Smoke going down. I bet outside finds Vampy, takes him down. The outside has been controlled pretty well so far through this game by Coconut. You're watching I bet get another one. Just goes to show that they're probably a bunch just solid fraggers. You can't do what you get when you have some people outside get that done, but see if UV1 can match this up. They've had a few 3v5 rounds that they were able to kind of steal back so far in this match, but see if they can do it again here. 50 seconds left to go on this round, second last one of the half. Hobo's gonna meet up with Alpha here and Ramp. They see each other. Well, he saw at least one of them. He's gonna pop out. Oh, Carpy Boy somehow takes down two of them. Davis only able to take down one, and then Carpy Boy will finish off that last shot there. Only Hobo going down. Coconut GG. Nice couple rounds in a row, and now it's suddenly 8-6 in favor of Coconut GG. They've effectively won the half. Momentum swung wildly now in favor of Coconut GG ever since that ninja defuse. Feels like we'd have a different narrative going into the first half if UV1 win that round. Let's see here. See what they can get done. They're trying to get control of outside while we watch Clark here working out in the middle. Naft has found his way into Mini and causing trouble, more than trouble. He's getting kills. Healy's got one. Gets taken down by Carpet Boy in the end as we watch Eglet finishing him off to avenge his teammates. We're back to a 3v3 now. Vamp get a walk-up ramp here. I bet though gets behind him. He's in Mini. I bet doing absolute work here. He's got himself 3K. Only Alpha remaining. Last one standing here in this half. He's got the bomb. Does he go towards the B site? He's gonna meet up with Clark Florist if he does. Where's Clark? No, sorry. Clark's over in A site. My bad. I thought he was over here. I'll fight though walking. Looks like he is thinking of staying on A site, maybe Thinking of how long he's taken to kind of go somewhere. They might have rotated down towards B. He'll get to heaven. Well, he will meet with Clark eventually. Takes out Ivan, but Clark now is going to be able to come out and take him down from where he actually was. So nice try, Al fight. But suddenly that was a 9-6 in favor of Coconut GG. Wouldn't it look destined to be a 9-6 for UV1? Wild momentum swing after a ninja defuse. Oh, this is one where I hope UV1 win, because I would love to ask someone about what's going through the heads of UV1 at this moment. Want to know what's going through when that happens to you, because that is a difficult thing to get over. Heck, I'm on the broadcast and all I've been doing was talking about it nonstop for like 3 rounds in a row. Because, folks, I'm someone who gets tilted and ruminates over things and can't get over it. Trust me, I was playing Splitgate earlier before this, and I'm still thinking about the sniper shot I missed. Because I should have missed those. I was streaming. It was fun. Splitgate's a pretty good game. But we're on Counter-Strike here. And this is a pretty good game so far. We got an interesting thing to see here now. If UV1, again, we always credit their strong mentals. If they can get over what just happened, just, you know, they got to the half, whatever. That happened. It's 9-6. It's reset. You could have gotten to 9-6 in sort of a normal way, and you'd be like, oh, whatever. We just got to focus here on the CT side. 9-6 isn't half bad. Heck, you saw on the other side, it took last game 14-1, and the still game could be close. So, jokes aside, maybe UV1 can just hold us down here on the CT side and be A-okay going into this last round. Oh, sorry, the second half. Last round. There's quite a few more rounds left. At minimum 7. But hopefully more. Hopefully more than 7, that's for sure. Oh, that's such a tough. Oh man, I don't even know. I'd be so quiet if I wasn't calm. Okay, if I'm IGL, I'm saying stuff about like get over it, boys, whatever. If I'm like not, I probably am so quiet. My mic's probably muted because I'm just like swearing to myself. At LAN, I'd just be like staring at this. It's just LAN, stare at the ceiling and just like not look at the guy. Look at the guys that happened. And maybe it happened to me, you know. I'd still be staring at the ceiling. I don't want to talk how we let them have that. 0.3 seconds though. Again, I didn't think it was enough time. And I'm spectating. I'd just be bad. So, you know, see how this goes. Second half here, UV1 got to do it in a little bit of comeback fashion. They were ahead all of the first half for so much of it until that ninja defuse. So they can get this one down here. Nast's going to start off here with the defense here. He's going to pick up at least one head. Not bad considering there was so many of them there. Egglet then comes to try to join them. But they're going to continue to rush onto this B site here. Outfight. Back. They're trying to hold it down. Was not able to get it finish off here. Peppy finds a way to take down Egglet. So it's just Deimos now left. 1v4. He walks down towards ramp. Gets taken out. Clean pistol round. 3K for Hobo in that one. So would have been nice to get that pistol round, of course, after being behind in the first half. But sometimes you just them's the breaks. And this is where it a little bit hurts when UV1 aren't as good in the early rounds compared to how good they are when everyone has rifles and stuff and playing the late game of Counter-Strike. Because when you're behind and then you get to the second half, it makes it just that much harder. But heck, again, UV1 have been in this situation plenty of times. They're A-okay with losing the pistol round as long as they got enough opportunity to start running it back. So they got Deagles here on this round, hoping that's going to be enough for them to get a few picks. Coconut GG right now playing this pretty quietly, and this is the test to see if Coconut GG, how well they know this map now that they're on the T side. It's a little bit easier just on the CT to just kind of know where to sit, but it is definitely even more so than a skill testing map, it is a strategy testing map for your team. They're trying to make the drop into Vince, but Egglet from heaven is going to pit down two. Damo's got another one of them. Carpy Boy trying to run by. He's going to take down 2 for himself. He switches over to his block, and he takes down 1 more. And somehow, 3K for Carpy Boy. When it looked so good for UV1. Again, they had pistols, weren't expected to win that round, but it looked like they were going to find a way to get it done as they were getting some early kills. But when Egglet got those 2 from heaven, thought it was potentially Coconut GG going down that round. Would have been another case where I was talking about UV1 being less good in early rounds. Actually, wasn't the case in this game. Even though they lost the pistol, they won the next, right? It took the round right after and were able to keep going. So my criticism is slightly false for UV1, and it looked like they were about to do it again. But we're in mode here where UV1 are going to start forcing up as much as they can. They got to win this round now. They got themselves rifles. They got themselves as much utility as they can buy. No, a whole lot of extra cash. Nap is going to fire into the vent and take down 1. Absolutely huge from Nap. Shut down that rush. They were trying to make their way into vents again. It's a risky play. Sometimes it works out when no one's watching it, but Nap watching it that time. So 5v4. That's exactly what UV1 needed. Pepe here with a scout. Trying to find a target. Ooh, Nafty gets taken down there. Ooh, he got taken out by a Molly. Continue to watch Pepe walk down here. Scout shot's gonna hit, but 1 not good enough. Alfight finishing off Pepe. Pepe? Whatever. I bet now gonna meet up with Deimos. Deimos winning that one. They got the bomb down. Deimos backs off from there though. They shoot the Molly out there too, so they can grab their bomb back up. 4v2 though. They're starting to make their way down here. Hobo making some noise. Alpha is watching through these windows here. Alpha finishing it down. This is the strength of Alpha. He knows this side of this map. We've seen him defend this time and time again. And he gets done here. All right, solid round win for UV1. Decision time for Coconut. Yeah, they're going to opt to save mostly here. They upgrade some of their pistols. And they rush. They're going for it again. Nap here, though, is going to shut it down again. Just spraying at those vents. They are not safe. Vampy grabs 1 more, too, as well. I bet gets taken down by Alfight. Aglet eventually losing out to Clark here. As Clark has finally got his way through the vents, but he does not have the bomb. Oh, the bomb died down there. Potentially go pick that back up as we tune back into Deimos. Gonna make his way into it through ramp. Clark, again, still does not have the bomb. Here's Deimos now, finally getting over there. Clark firing back right at him. He runs onto site. Alpha finished him off pretty cleanly there. Napped, holding down those vents. I'm like, going that well. Sometimes the vents play works, man, but when you know a team is watching it, it's really hard. And UV1 got himself to a good spot here. Aglet. Auto shot. We've seen him try this out here a few times. Get on top. The putt there and do some work. So see if he gets that done once again. Ooh, Carpy Boy's taking some good damage at the start of this round. Not entirely sure from where. So again, they try to smoke that off once again. Maybe to at least see if all they do is fire that out here, but they are watching this pretty carefully now. Harpy Boy outside, looking the wrong way. Vampy just goes to heaven and takes him down. I bet now trying to decide what to do. UV1 seem to have found their groove here on the CT side. Get a look at using Vampy, using damage onto Hobo. Clark's all the way outside here. He's got him behind where Naft is. see how that pans out. We're gonna trade the bomb here. I bet again gonna go back outside. Deimos here meanwhile. He's with Alphite near ramp. Throw in a smoke for Alphite. 34 seconds left to go in the round. I bet gonna start popping down the utilities so they can start walking onto site here. Naft finds a trade. Egglet on top of Hut there is able to get 1-2, but Clark finishes him off. Deimos though still able to shut down that move, leaving I bet the last one standing to be no one left standing. Deimos with 2K on the round. Within 2 rounds here now, RUV1. 9-11. UV1 climbing back from this one. Again, time. You could already tell UV1's already forgotten about that ninja defuse. They're not. No one's thinking about it. They're just thinking about the rounds at hand. 3 AUGs on them. They're looking to hold us down. Going outside here mostly is Coconut, so they're going to see if they get a rush here. Deimos firing through the smoke. It's going to get a little bit of damage on I bet, but they are able to continue to take it down here, so they've gotten down. Naft, though, is here to defend. He takes some damage through the smoke. He's got himself in a great spot! He's going to take down 2! Bold play by Naft to finish that one off. I bet is able to get a trade, but 4v2 now. After the heroics from Naft. Deimos, meanwhile, finds Carpy Boy. Leaving Hobo here for Coconut. He's staring at this bomb, trying to get access to it. Alphite below the stairs here. Gets some good damage. Puts him down to 12 HP and then finish them off. Nice round, Alphite. 2K for himself. Again, those 2K from Naft, though, absolutely huge. He's got himself 23 so far. And he's leading the charge for the UV1 boys. They're within 1 round. It's 10-11. And this is why I like this map so much for UV1. They did actually have, again, things were actually mostly going their way on the T side. Things kind of slipped. Crazy stuff happened. They end up losing the half. But they hold down this map better than, I think, 90% of teams, I would say, in IM. And when you have, say, like maybe this is like the strat that works out so well for them rushing through Squeaky down the vents, but it's been shut down constantly over and over again by Naft. They try to go outside, held down by Deimos. It always feels like in this map, and this is why it's so hard for some people, it's like, hey, if you shut down with 1 or 2 strategies, what else you got? Some people don't have more than that. But the thing is, though, there is tons of T strategies. Alphite, meanwhile, getting good defense here. Deimos here, too, as well. They went to a different spawner. Still being met with good contention here. They're making their way around. Now watching over Mini. So many ways to enter this small area. Well, Clark chilling outside here in locker room. Looking for anyone coming around long. They're still walking. 55 seconds left to go. Pepe's in heaven. Alphite holding down B as usual. He starts hearing footsteps. Maybe one team though. Clark, oh, Nath throws in the smoke and didn't think anyone was going to walk right through it. Aggressive play by Clark. Smart 1-2. In fact, 3v3 situation here now. They're going to be able to get this bomb plant onto A. Oh, Vacu's going to climb up the ladder, but Pepe right there waiting for him. This is a great post-plant situation for Coconut GG. Can Alphite and Egglet retake it now? Flash coming in for Alphite. Can't even play. He's walking through Hut now. Sees Hobo, misses the shot, but doesn't miss the next one. Takes down Clark, and then sprays down another, but Pepe from on top of Hut will finish him off. He also took down Egglet. Coconut GG take a huge round for themselves. They're up 12-10 now. UV1 still with a decent amount of cash here. Gonna fully buy up here. Op now on Deimos. Haven't op yet this game, I don't believe. Throwing up the nade. Now trying to hold the spot outside. We watch Peppy on the other side of this one. On top of the blocks, looking around, but... Flash back up. Carpy Boy now. Gonna flash for his teammates. Down there, they're gonna make the execute onto the A site. Vampy's holding it here. Sees a couple. We tune to Naft on the other side. They're gonna be able to grab one. Carpy Boy eventually finishing off Alfight, leaving Carpy Boy to be himself after tons of people died in quick action here. 1v2. Naft's gonna try to make a play here with 2K he's got so far around. Carpy Boy through the smoke. Throws a gun at him. I like it. Carpy Boy trying to decide. Does he decide to keep this AK? Maybe. Doesn't have control of the bomb. UV1 holding it down, but no, he's looking good through. Yeah, he heard. Oh! He heard Naft throwing the smoke, so he thought he'd try to rush him, but Naft with the very quick hands turns around and takes him down. What's the sensitivity on that guy's mouse? Or does he just have the biggest mouse pad? Absolutely crazy play there to close out that round. UV1 within one, it's now 11-12. Also got a hero rifle right now for Coconut GG, but Naft is gonna spray down. They go for the rush to the fence again. It doesn't work. Vampy holding it down from heaven. Leaves Peppy by himself against 4. He's able to find Deimos. But he does not have the bomb. UV1 can camp the bomb. Don't need to, and Vampy just finishes you off with that headshot. I don't even know where that was from, to be completely honest. Wallbang headshot. 12-12 now. Tie game. Now 2 away from the 30 bomb. Best on the other side. Pepe got himself 20 now. Pretty balanced effort, honestly, by most players on this one. Everyone contributing in this game. Well, we got a rifle round here for Coconut GG as Pepe's trying to make a play outside. Vampy's been the one holding it outside lately. Sorry, Heaven lately. That looks like a wee bit of adjustment for him. Nath is holding interesting places all the time. I love it. Clark. Here with his team. He'll start making his way here. Alfight, though. He's got to deal with the charge. He'll spray down one. Great to get the kill and get out of there. He'll run back down towards the B side. He'll molly off one side. It limits the options now for Coconut GG as they have to work through this. Alfight holds down this area so damn well. Meanwhile, Naft outside now is flashing. Give himself access. Ooh, Agla with a nice shotty here if anyone were to pop around this corner. 4v5 after the early pick from Alfight. 37 seconds left to go on this round. They're looking at ramp, trying to decide if they get their way into there. Maybe throwing out that nade. $20 seconds left on the round. They haven't hit a site yet. They're making their way onto this B site. Alfight is holding it from a tight angle. That Molly doesn't hit him at all. They don't know where he is. Alfight now pulls the trigger, takes down one. He's looking to take down someone. He sees his head trying to shoot him underneath the rafters. Enough time expires here. Alfight will walk out now and take one down with the USP, but round over. UV1 way, take that one. 13-12. 2 people now with 20 frags on UV1. Alfight and Vampy I made that point. That's 3 people just fragging out here on UV1. Happy the only one with 20 on their team. They're gonna have to save up here. Got one person with that SMG. Do they go for this rush again? It was NAF right here to answer it. They try to walk up here. Egglet tries to meet them. Will lose out on that one there. Now trying once again to rush through here. NAF at a bit of a different angle. Oh, panics and throws down the molly incorrectly, but still takes down 3. Vampy's gonna help out here, pick up 1 more. Suddenly Hope is by himself. NAF's gotta be laughing. He fails his own molly, walks out and kills 3 of them anyway. Vampy with a 1-tap here. We'll finish off the last one. He's got 2K on that round. NAF. I'm sorry. That's really funny. But, you know, did it. Got the job done. 14 to 12. UV1 up 2 rounds. Oh, I want to interview NAF after this game. UV1, please win so I can talk to NAF. There's so much I want to talk to him about. UV1 got themselves a lead. We're down a decent amount. Lost the pistol round, too, after down 9-6. We're going to GG take a couple rounds in a row for that, and then it's just been the UV1 show since then. But here's an op from Peppy. We haven't seen too much op play in this map today, but I may have caught one off guard. Here we go. They're making the dive down towards ramp. Vampy will at least take down 1. Putting it back to a 4v4. Outfight is there to shut down another. He eventually gets taken out. Egglet came out to help, but he gets taken down too as well for his effort. So we got a numbers advantage now for Coconut. Till NAF here is going to even up those numbers. Vampy's going to walk out here. He's going to take him down. 1v1 now. Awkward flash. Peppy. Ah. Peppy just patiently waits that one out there. He had the op. Take him down. Coconut GG now. He's going to pick the right back up. Ooh, that would have felt like GG if UV1 won that round. 30 bomb right now, by the way, for now. But we're going to get a quasi-buy from UV1. 2 rifles. 3 deagles. It's dangerous this late in this one, but I think UV1 just feel like they can get it done anyway. They're rushing here now. Down ramp. And I've got an axis here. UV1 have been forced to back up. They don't have the same kind of firepower they possibly want here. Vampy splashes himself out there, but Hobo times that one out nicely and takes him down. Carpy Boy then taking down Deimos. Ooh, the force buy not necessarily working out. Outfight though finishes 1 through the door. But 30 seconds left on this bomb here. Egglet will not be able to find I bet there. Naft. Molly looks like he's taking out 1 there. So there's was potentially a chance, but right now they're just gonna grab those 2 rifles. Not be punished too much for forcing up 2 rifles, basically. Just picking up 2 more at the end. Tie game 14 apiece. I was starting to get loose here, starting to feel it when I started laughing about that NAF play, and I was like, okay, loosen it up, we'll get tired, but now all of a sudden, it's a tense game once again, tied 14 apiece, and sorry folks if I'm just being a dead horse here, but I gotta mention it. How much that Ninja Defuse hurt. Just looking at their outscore! So badly want UV1 to win, so I would love to talk to someone about this game, but oh, it's a tilter if you lose it, a close one like this one. After the pause, the 14-14 pause here, can UV1 get this one down? They still got, again, those 2 rifles they picked up from last run, but otherwise they're saving. Is that going to be enough here to take this round, or does Coconut GG go to match point? Just don't swing a knife. Alphite's going to have to start this one with less HP. Hobo gets down 2. Clark picked off another. Deimos able to grab 1 for himself, but it's still 4v2 now. Not the start they wanted. They still got the 2 rifles though here for UV1. They have access to this A site. They're gonna try to molly off Heaven. Get right on top of it. Deimos tries to jump down, make a hero play, but he will get taken out. So it's all up to Naft, who's found a way behind Pepe.
Bomb has been planted.
Spicy. Well, at least we got to see that. Is that going to be enough, though? 1 tap from Hobo, though. We'll finish off Naft. Here we are at match point. Again, that was a save round. UV1 now. Gotta win. 1 to force the OT. They'll fully buy up here. Deimos will go on the op. Off in Pepe hands as well. Absolute banger of a match we've got going on here, folks. Excited to see how this one ends. Nade here from Pepe. Does a little bit of damage to Naft. So we watch I Bet just patiently waiting to use his flash here. They'll get it going now. Dropping their utility on the A site. Here it goes. This is actually worth it. Clark's got himself on site. Naft's able to take down Pepe. They have access onto the site. Naft shooting through the smoke. He will pick up 1. Vamping Aglet grabs a couple 2 as well. Now it's just Carpy Boy. He's sitting here. They're squeaky here. He's going to try to walk up 4, but Aglet will finish him off. And they clutch it out. They force the OT. We're at 15 all. Woo. Stress, 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 stress. It's 14-12. Coconut GG then 1-3 in a row. Put UV1 in a situation there where they had to win that one there to get back to OT, and we're playing more Counter-Strike, folks, and I'm casting more of it. UV1 able to win the half. Essentially winning the half just meant that we're in overtime because of how that first half ended. And again, I'm sorry, folks, but I'm thinking UV1 already should have won this match. Can't imagine what I would be thinking like if you were actually in this game. But UV1 have proven that they got pretty strong mentals. Despite being back behind the 8 ball, they did the work they needed to get done on the CT side to tie this one back up. And here we go. Overtime on Nuke. Let's get this one tested. First 3 rounds here. UV1 will be on the CT side. First overtime of the season. Probably the best match of the season, if I'm being frank. Here we go. Aglet's going to sit on top of Hut. They've rushed out his vent so many times. Do they dare to try it again? I don't think they will, to be completely honest. How many times it didn't work for them? I don't think it's just a strategy. I think you throw it the window if you're on Coconut GG, or because now you think UV1's thinking that, you go back to it one more time. Here you go. They're just walking towards ramp. Trying to meet up with them. Naft and Deimos. So we'll shut down 2. Carpy Boy will pick up 1 more here, but Alphite from ramp will contribute to grab another frag. So it's Clark and Hobo versus 4. They still have the bomb down. They're walking on towards the B site. Eglet holding it from the back of it. Alphyte underneath the ramp. Able to take down one. Alphyte and Eglet team up to defend the B site. UV1. 1-0. In this overtime to get it started. Looking at GG, where do you go? I also like it too because these two teams play the T side very, very differently. UV1 pretty default heavy. Looking at trying to find ways to rush as 5 into different spots. And well, worked a decent amount of times, but here's Deimos with the off, gonna shut down any movement outside. Nice start for UV1 to get the early pick. Nice start for Deimos on the op. Pepe with the op himself too as well is going to try to trade that pick. Let me see if we can get one out there. Naf, don't dry peek, please. Ooh, Carpy Boy got taken off while we're watching the Pepe cam. Able to get a pretty key kill onto Alphyte, who holds down that ramp so well. Pepe. Still trying to see if he can find a pick outside right now, but it's an awkward map. You know, most of the time, T-side oppers is awkward, but I think even more so on this map because you just have to bring yourself into a CQB situation at some point to win a round. If you don't get the picks, it doesn't seem worth it. 30 seconds left to go. Deimos here sitting outside. He's going to get himself another pick. He's got 2 so far. Pepe finally fixes up Deimos, but is it too little, too late for this round? 20 seconds left to go on it. I bet throwing in a molly. He's going to force Vampy out of that spot. Ah, my cat jumped on my keyboard. Sorry, folks. I bet here.
Bomb has been planted.
Gets a trade off. They get the bomb planted. 2v2 now. Naf's going to walk in here and finish off Hobo. 5 HP left on iBet, and Naf will finish him off. That'll be 2 rounds in a row here for UV1. My cat, I'm honestly actively having a battle with my cat to try to keep her away from the keyboard.
Bomb has been defused. Counter-terrorists win.
Ooh. 2-0 so far in this overtime for UV1. They do definitely want to cleanly finish off this CT side. This makes your life much easier when you know you only have to win one on the T side. Here we go. They push into lobby now. Got in there pretty cleanly. Naft holding from the mini once again in case they decide to do crazy things. Haven't yet. Going through lobby, they're into mini. Vampy's gonna beat up with them. It's a nice molly. Eglet jumps down, but Vampy will pick off 2. Vampy then shooting at the other one, still left in there under Hunt there, but has to switch his guns. He gets to his pistol. He takes him out. He takes down another huge 4K right now for Vampy. Carpy Boy, last one standing. Vampy's gonna pick up a different AK. I want to keep my eyes on Vampy. Let's see if he can finish this one off. He's trying to slow him down. Carpy Boy ends up getting taken down by Alphyte. UV1 cleans 3-0 on the CT side of this overtime. They just got to win one more round. They got to do one round on the T side. Great defense put together by Unexpected Victory. Coconut just didn't have an answer there. That beautiful 4K by Vampy to get it done. The hold on the B site by Alphyte and Eglet to finish them off in that first round of the OT. Nath clutching it out in the second round of the OT. Everyone stepping up here.
Terrorists win.
Deimos too with some solid picks with the off. also in that second OT. So like different people on this team have stepped up so far in this OT. That's the most impressive part of this team. It isn't a one-man carry. It isn't just a star show. It's a whole team coming together. But they got to get at least one more round to finish off this match. You're watching them warm up here to switch sides. And here we go now. Can Coconut do the same thing? They gotta defend 3 in a row to continue playing here. UV1 just gotta win 1. And again, it does look like UV1 just more confident on the T side on this map than Coconut. Double op setup though for Coconut TT. Always scary. Where UV1 goes. They start to make it outside. They're smoking so they can get access here. Vampy gets it started with the first pick. He's still chilling out there. Eventually goes down to Clark. But that's certainly a pick, a one for one that you will take. That's a great trade for UV1. Especially when you know every player is solid on UV1. Nah, finishing off Pepe, taking down one of the oppers. Carpy Boy, though, still another op. Ooh. So now they know that they had a second op. Tough to expect. 3v3 here. Clark got a great spot. He's going to spray down two. Eventually, Deimos takes him out. But damage definitely done there. Deimos now has got a clutch 1v2 here. He's getting the plant on the A site. Hobo into mini now. Deimos, not able to take him out. So that's one round here for Coconut. Their first of the overtime.
Bomb has been defused. Counter-terrorists win.
2 more chances here for UV1. Got 39 frags so far for NAF. 30 on Vampy. It was a good start for UV1 in that half, but Coconut, or in that round rather, but Coconut GG were able to find some good plays here, but see how this one goes now. They got access into lobby already. Clark chilling here on the A site. Can he hold this one down? Deimos sitting up on top of Silo. It's been a dangerous spot up here in Silo. Only one op to note this time, by the way. Op on Vampy or UV1. UV1, like I said, play pretty default heavy here. And it has mostly worked out for them, but can they get it done? Sometimes it's tough to do that when you know everyone's going to buy full utility, full guns, full firepower. Naf gets started. He's got himself one. And my cat hit my keyboard again. My goodness. I bet. Finds a trade. Deimos able to pick up one more. Alpha grabbing another. Oh, Auto Director, you're killing me here. Alpha able to find one more, leaving Carpy Boy as the last one standing.
Bomb has been
Bomb planted. Carpy Boy with the op has to 1v2 to extend this game. He gets taken down by Vampy. UV1 take the game, take the win in overtime. And they had to get through some controversy. They had to get through the mentals of losing that tough ninja defuse to get it all the way done in overtime. And a giant unexpected victory win. Let's see, I want to get Naft in here. There's got a few rounds to talk about, a few key rounds. Ba-ba-bam. Oh, yeah, right. What is Naft's actual name? I forget what Naf's name is in Discord again. Can I get him for an interview? Dude. Absolutely wild match that we got to watch here today, folks. Back and forth action. Big comeback from UV1 after losing the half. Forced to OT. Get the W in the end. And I believe we now have Nafs here with us. How you doing, my dude?
I'm sick. I have COVID actually.
Oh no, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's wild, dude. Well, at least you can still play Counter-Strike while that's happening. And you played pretty darn well at the very least. Well, this game, the way this game starts, things are looking pretty good. Honestly, on the T side, you guys are all playing pretty well. You're popping off, doing good things. But I want to skip straight ahead to where they got that ninja defuse. What's comms like after losing that round?
To be honestly, there's barely any reaction to that. I guess there's a couple sides, but I mean, like Damos just said, that's like the first time it's happened in like 1,000 rounds of Counter-Strike
Yeah.
in League, and I don't know. That's just really unfortunate the way that panned out.
Yeah, well, for sure, because I'm even watching it live, like and everything, and I'm just like, oh, that guy doesn't have enough time. In my head, I'm like,
that's what I thought too.
yeah. And then 0.3 seconds, you're like, oh, he like literally just had enough time. So yeah, that's tough. So they end up going up to the 9-6 and after the first half. And I know me, because I'm Naf, I don't know how well you know me at all. I'm a very tilty person. I get tilted pretty easily. And if I was 9-6 at this game, knowing that we should have won that half, I would have been like going nuts. But is everyone just calm? Is anyone even, like, again, you said they didn't really talk about it much right after it happened, but during the half break, was there anything?
Not really. I mean, there's nothing you can really like fix about it during the game, right? Like
Mhm.
the half is over at that point. You can't really tell them to watch a bomb. Like at that point, we're starting to watch the site. So
Yeah.
we did that, and we did it well, and we pulled through.
Yeah, huge. And yeah,
was
that's exactly what you're pulling through. Like you get ahead there. This ends up going to overtime. And you guys just like, do you guys like? Sometimes when I ask you guys about kind of going to overtime, you're just like, yeah, we just kind of knew we won. Was that the feeling when it hit overtime? You just like, did you feel like you were just better than them?
That was my feeling. Like that Carp guy on the other team was my old teammate who kicked me.
Oh really?
So, yeah.
I wish I knew that. That's so fucking hype, dude.
And that was also my first. That was my first nuke game ever.
Oh,
in League.
what? And it just looked like this was maybe your best. I think you hit the 40 bomb in the end.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah,
40,
so
41.
Yeah, there you go. So like, and this is probably your best performance, 114 ADR on a map. Apparently saying it's the first time you've played in League. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Well, this is traditionally well, that's cool to hear too, because traditionally, like, this has been a good map for UV1. So I was like thinking, okay, how's Naf gonna fit in with that? Did they
I have no
communicate
idea
well
what's
spot?
happening on that map. I just
You just stand there, you just spray at this vent because they're all walking through it. All right, cool.
I had the easiest job. Just shoot at the smoke. Hope for the best.
Yeah, it definitely worked out there. Oh, that's so cool to hear that you had a former team on a team that kicked you out, and then you just come back and get it done. Oh, that's hype, man. That's so good. I'm so happy for you.
Yeah.
Killer, dude. All right, well, that's that. You guys pick up another win here on the season. You keep going forward. What do you want to say to the folks at home about the rest of the season coming up?
Honestly, I don't know. I have no idea. Take it one game at a time, but I'm honestly just looking forward to playoffs. I think I said that last time.
Yeah.
I'm pretty confident we'll make playoffs, and I think we can go far.
Yeah. Regular season is just extended scrims. That's all it really is.
Yeah,
it's just
it really
a
is.
bunch
It's just
of
putting the
scrims.
scrims to test.
Yeah, man, and it'll be absolutely awesome to see how it goes once we're there at the playoffs. Again, thank you, Naf. We've only had 2 interviews, but honestly, I always enjoy interviewing you, and that was fun. Thanks for coming in here and telling us a little bit of the stories behind the scenes, kind of happening with this game. And good luck on the rest of the season.
Yeah, no, for sure. Have a good night, man.
Yeah, cheers, mate, and good luck. Get healthy. Well, folks, that is that. That will be, and that's a game of the season at least so far here. We're about a third of the way through the season now, and that's been probably my favorite game up to date. And it was absolutely a banger. Shout out again, as always, to our sponsors, Fade Grips, fadegrips.store/discount/UV1 for 20% off there. Zydax as well, mbsy.co/Zydax/unexpected victory. One of our great sponsors, eAthletes Lab. Use code UV1 for 10.5% off, and Chairs for Gaming. Use code UV1 for 10% off there. I need to get a good chair. I got an okay chair, but maybe a nice chair from Chairs for Gaming is where I should be looking at next. That's it, folks. Next game on the schedule is on the 29th. That'll be 9 p.m. Eastern time. So I believe that's the Sunday, if I'm remembering correctly. Yes, that is the Sunday. So that will be right here on twitch.tv/unexpectedvictory. I've been Johnny Esports this whole time. You can find me everywhere at Johnny Esports on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Twitch, TikTok, everything. JONNY Esports, if you want to check me out there. And that's it, folks. That was an awesome game. That got me. I got so hyped on that. I accidentally swore. I don't think I've ever accidentally sworn on broadcast. I think that might be my first time on the UV1 broadcast. I'm usually pretty good about keeping it clean. But I got really excited in this one. That was a fun one, man. I love casting these games, and I love having you all out here. Thank you for joining me. We will see you all next time. GG, well played. Good night.
It's been a while, we haven't talked. I had some time to think us through. I promise I'm not looking for you, but here you are in all the words I thought I'd say. Have given up, but gotten lost in one good look in your two eyes. I'm on the floor. I thought that door was shut. I guess it's all that it takes. 6 months over, I feel so good. Are these feelings taking over me? I know I swore don't need no more. Are these feelings taking over me? Were you with both your empty arms and me with no self-control? I never stood a chance, and now I guess that it's too late. 'Cause I can barely say hello, and I know that I can hold on my peace like no hard feelings at all, and start all over.